Hello and welcome to this heat-focused 15-minute Pilates class. We're going to be starting in standing. We're then going to be moving down to the floor for some pretty powerful moves before ending back up onto our feet. We're going to start in the middle of the mat, hands onto the waist, coming into our neutral first, engage through the core, roll the shoulders back. Take a breath in here just to grow a little bit longer, and then on the breath out we're going to start coming into our squat. Press through the heels to come up to standing, and again. And lift, breathing in at the top, breathing out to squat, breathing in to come back. Let's go for 2. And 1, we're staying down into our squat. We're going to start coming into some crab walks. By that I mean we're staying low into our squat, weight into the heels. We're going to start pressing out and then bringing the other foot back underneath the hips. So we're staying in this low position, again trying to bring our weight into our heels so that we activate the back of the legs, staying low and not bouncing up and down. You're welcome to add in a resistance band around the ankles or around the knees if you want to add in that extra little bit of strength training to the move. Keep the shoulders rounded back. We don't want to be rounding forwards through the spine, so keep yourself in neutral. Stay as low as you can maintain that lovely long line through the spine. If you need any breaks at any point, you're welcome to take them. We're going from side to side to the mat. Nice and controlled. Good. Let's go for 2 more lengths each way. So we're never coming into a very narrow stance when we bring the foot back underneath. We're staying in that parallel hip distance apart as we reset. Great work. This is our last length. Good. We're coming back into the middle of the mat. We're going to change the movement up slightly. We're pulsing up and down. We're now going to be doing some steps outwards. So when you're ready, coming into your squat, making sure knees are following the line of your toes. Bring your weight into your heels. We're going to tap out and back over to the other side. Tap, back, tap, back, tap, back. Good. You're trying to minimize the amount of movement as we transfer our weight from one side to the next. Let's go for 2. And 1, we're staying with one leg out. We're lifting and lowering, keep the hips level. Core staying engaged. Again, weight into your heel. It doesn't have to be a mega lift as long as you're keeping your hips nice and aligned and still. Last 1, bring it back underneath, straight over to the other side. Here we go. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Core staying engaged. Good. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the foot back underneath, back into our pulses. This is our final little mini series here. Good. We're now going to be stepping the front, to the side, and then to the back. We're going round 3 times with one leg. So when you're ready, sink your weight into your heels. We're tapping forwards, underneath, to the side, behind, and again, forwards, under, out, under, side, to the back, you know what I mean, reaching out, and then to the back. That's our 3rd time. We're going over to the other side, forwards, tap under, side, tap under, behind, and again, out. Keep those hips facing forwards, no twisting going through. Last time. Great job. Feet underneath, back into our pulses. Final set here. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to stand and give the legs a good old shake out. We're stepping to the back of the mat. We're going to be coming into a roll down and then down onto our forearms into a plank position. Starting off nice and tall, taking a breath in. Breath out, chin to chest. Rounding through the back. Coming onto our hands. We're going to walk ourselves out and then drop onto our forearms. So your forearms, you can clasp your hands if you want to. Just watch out you don't carry too much tension into your shoulders or you stay parallel. We're pressing our balls of the feet into the mat, lifting our chest away, squeezing the glutes. We're starting to come forwards and backwards. The only movement that's happening here is at the ankle joint as we shift forwards and shift back. So you're staying nice and neutral through the spine, setting those shoulder blades down your spine here. Good. Let's go for 3. Back, 2, keep your core engaged. Fab, we're coming into a pike and plank, pike and plank, pike, plank. Keeping the chest away from the floor the whole time. We're ending straight into a plank. We're not coming into our banana shape where we're letting go of the control through our middle and then arching through the back. Keep your core engaged. Fab, fab, fab. Let's go for 2. And 1. Back into our plank, hip dips. So shoulders are staying still. We're tipping our pelvis from side to side. Keep the breath going. We're here for 3. 3, 2, 2, 1. We're going to shift our weights. We're now into a side plank. So nice and slowly. One forearm comes down. We're lifting up and twisting. We bring that forearm down. We're twisting through the body. Lift yourself back up into a side plank on the other side. So the toes are twisting on themselves. You find yourself with one leg in front of the other as you twist from one side to the next. Great work. Last time, and then we're setting for that first side here. So we're making sure elbows underneath the shoulder. We're tipping and lifting up, dipping, lift, dip, lift, hips and shoulders facing forwards. Core is staying engaged, squeeze through the inner thighs. Good, 2, and 1, straight over to the other side, here we go. Setting first, shoulder above your elbow, shoulders and hips facing forwards, we're dipping and lift. So the hips aren't touching the ground, we're lowering them down and then using our core to lift ourselves straight back up. We're here for 3, and 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to come up and then drop the knees down, sinking down into a child's pose or as deep of a child's pose as feels comfortable through your hips and knees. Give your body a little bit of a sway. Really well done. We're going to come straight down to the floor for a little bit more core work. Hope you're feeling okay. I'm already a little bit out of breath. That fits in with the theme of heat. Feeling hot, feeling worked out already. So we're going to come all the way down onto our backs. We're going to bring our hands onto our pelvis first, feet onto the floor, knees pointing up towards the ceiling, about hip distance apart there. Start tilting through your pelvis forwards and backwards and bring yourself into a neutral. So where you can still feel a slight arch going into your lower back, that natural arch there. Engage through the core. We're placing our hands behind our head. Drop those shoulders low, collarbones are wide. Taking a breath in here, breath out, we're lifting up. Breathing into lower, breathing out to lift. Into lower. We're going to add in a single leg tabletop. So when you're ready, as we lift up, one leg lifts up into tabletop and then lower down straight over to the other side. Lift and lower. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower down, out to lift, into lower. Let's go for one more each side. We're going to add in an oblique twist. So the next time we lift the leg up, we're going to twist over to that side and then lower down over to the other. Breathe into lower. Breathe out, twist. We're aiming to look over our shoulders, so it's not necessarily trying to get our elbow close to our knee. It's keeping the hips still, the pelvis in neutral, as we look over our shoulder or try and do that move. Good, last time. We're staying on that first side, we're twisting over. We're going to reach the leg long and then bend it in. We're staying lifted through our body, elbows on our periphery, collarbones are wide, shoulder blades are low. And in. 2 more. Last time. Bring the foot down straight over to the other side. Up and over twist. Staying through the twist, we're bending and reaching. The leg can go lower if you feel like you can control it through your middle. Good. Breathing out to reach. Breathing in to come back. Let's go for 2. And 1. Back to center. We're going to bring both legs up into tabletop. You're welcome to stay with one foot on the ground if you're not ready for this progression yet. We're going to come up into our chest lift. We're going to twist over as the other leg reaches away, and then back to center. So we're coming into our bicycle moves. The difference between these ones and one you might do in a HIIT class is that it is slow. The reason being is that we're focusing on our form. Good, keep breathing through, breathing out to twist, breathing in to come back. We're keeping the chest lifted at all times. If you need a break between each rep and bring your chest down to the floor, you're very welcome to. And in. Good. Last 2, 2, and 1.
1. We're staying over one side. We are going to lift and lower the leg. So we're staying in this up and over position here, trying to look over your shoulder as you bring the leg down and lift it up. Let's go for 2. And 1. Bring the knee down. We're back over to the other side, lifting and lowering, staying lifted through your oblique twist, trying to find the tips of the shoulder blade on the side that you're twisting over to, keeping the other leg nice and still and in this tabletop position. Great. We're bringing ourselves back, we're changing things up. No break, but obviously if you want to take it, you're very welcome to. We're going to stretch both legs and then bend. Breathing out, stretch. Breathe in to come back. Staying wide through your elbows, your collarbones staying wide as well. So we're coming back into double tabletop with every transition. Reach long through the toes. Great. Breathe in to return, breathe out to reach. In to return, out to reach. We're going to, for our final move here, we're going to keep the legs long. We're going to grab hold of the leg. We're going to pull ourselves up a little bit more. We're going to pulse twice as we breathe out. Breathe in, switch, breathe out, pulse. Breathe in, switch, breathe out, pulse. Keep going. Try and really find the tips of your shoulder blades here, engage through the core, gazing straight ahead. Yeah, we're doing it. Keep going. Last time. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a lovely big hug. Well done. We're nice and slowly going to come onto our front. We're going to come into a downward facing dog before we finish our little circuit here up onto our feet. So turning around, tucking your toes, reaching out into downward facing dog for a couple of seconds here, finding a stretch down the back of the legs and then starting to walk bit by bit through. Well done. We're stepping to the end of the mat. So when you're ready, coming forwards, bring yourself back into neutral, nice and tall through the spine. We're going to step 1 foot back. We're staying upright through the body. We're coming as low as feels comfortable. We're going to start pulsing up and down. You want to press deeply through your front heel to really start activating through the back of the leg here. Great work. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to step forwards, try and balance as you lift the leg up, and then we're stepping back, sinking down into our lunge. And again, lift, and then down into our lunge, and lift, down into our lunge. Let's go for 2, and 1, back into our pulses, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back into our lift. And down, we've got 5 here. 4, keeping your core engaged to maintain your spine upright. 3, and down. You don't need to go low into your lunge. 2, and 1, bring the foot down. We're stepping straight back into the other side. So we're dipping here into our lunge, finding this upright position, rolling the shoulders back, pulses up and down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stepping up, reach back, up, reach back. We've got 3 more. 3, good, 2, and 1, back into our lunge, back into our pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lifting up, and back. 4 more. 4, bring back. 3, try and keep balanced. 2, and 1. Dip back. We're coming back into our stand-up position. We're going to come into our curtsy lunges, and this is going to complete our series. I'm going to turn sideways, but you stay facing forwards. We're going to bring our foot back, dip down into our curtsy lunge, step it out. Dip down, step it out. Good. We're adding in some arms in just a second. We're just getting used to the movement first. Hips and shoulders facing forwards, no twisting through the body. Great. We're going to lift the arms up, press down, and up, press down. Really good work, everyone. Keep the breath going. Let's go for 3, and step out. 2, step out. Last time, we're staying in our curtsy lunge, pulses up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. We're transferring our weight over to the other side. Straighten with the arms, but you're welcome to do the first couple without the arms. Step out, bend into curtsy lunge, press out, into curtsy lunge, out. Whew. Keep the breath going. Don't mind what you do at this point as long as you're not holding your breath. Good. Core staying engaged, keeping your body facing forwards. We're here for 2. Step out. And 1. Pulses up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're all done. Bring it out. Hand back underneath and give the body a full old shake out. Really well done. I'm out of breath. That was 15 minutes of heat-themed Pilates class. I really hope you enjoyed it. Take a few minutes to visit my calm down and stretch class to calm the heart rate down. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you very soon.